Okay, so let's talk. Come here. Ooh, I hope it don't land on that balloon because I don't like the sound, loud sounds like that. All right, so the dolls have another date today. And yes, I'm being safe. Actually, let me turn this down because I don't need to be copyrighted. Got a date today. I wanted to cancel, I have to admit. But you know, I'm a new person. I'm a new person, recently had a birthday. So I guess when you're older, you're more mature, I guess. So I'm not gonna cancel, but I also would not be mad if he canceled. I wouldn't be mad if he was like, oh, I got cold feet. I've got frigid feet, I can't come. But you know what, whatever, I'll go. Let's see, I don't know. Via, like, we talked on the phone one time. It was the most awkward conversation on the phone I've ever had in my entire life. It just was. It was like a lot of dead silence, and then he got off really quickly. He was like, oh my God, my dog is chewing something. And then he ran off the phone. I was like, huh? Whatever. We'll see. I don't have high hopes for this date, I have to admit. I guess you guys want to update for the last date, right? Well, I would too. I would too. So this guy, he gassed me. He gassed me the entire time when I was telling you guys about my previous date. Before the date, he hit me maybe 5 times in confirmation, made reservation, all types of stuff. I don't know if maybe my picture doesn't look like when you see me in person. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm an attractive person. I don't know. I don't care. I look better than him. I know that. But anyways, this dude, not to be like conceited or something, but I mean, he was not an attractive guy. Nobody would be like, dang, walking. No, I know he's never got that reaction. Well, maybe he was more attractive at some point, but today, he's not. But anyways, he hit me in confirmation maybe 5 times before the days. I was like, okay, he must be, either he's been ghosted a bunch or he's just really excited. On the date, he was like really into it. He was like, let's go there, let's go this after. And I had to call. I was like, yo, I do work for a living. I must go home. The date's over. All right, well, I'm not trying to stay out all night. I did just meet you. And then after that, he's like, I had the best time ever. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna sleep so happy. And then he like kept following up. And I'm just like, honestly, if you're not that into me, why not just dead it there? Like, I'm okay with that. Like, we could just be like, okay, we met for dinner. Wasn't much there. Let's keep it moving. Because honestly, I was indifferent. But then he kept following up. And then he was like, said he was out of town. He was like, oh my gosh, I've been meaning to contact you. I've been meaning to message you. I've been meaning to call you. He's like, can I please have your number? I really want to talk to you more. And I was like, okay, so here's my number. I never give them the real number. I do have a Google Voice number, which is probably, that's what I give everyone who reaches out to me until I like know you for privacy's sake. So that's what I gave him, but he like never used it. I'm like, what was the point? Like, literally, what was the point? Even though I'm sure he has a life and he's been like doing whatever. I'm just like, girl, that was a bust. And he actually did join the block party at one point. Actually, it's been a couple of people who have joined the block party recently. I heard the music is trash there. The food is disgusting, but they're at the block party together. They got a first-hand invitation. But anyways, that's the situation with him. Pretty much nothing. But the guy today, I don't know, he just seems so quiet and awkward. And he's like literally interviewing me. He's like, so do you want to stay here forever? Because like I'm planning to move. And I'm like, girl, boy, who's to say we even like each other? You're trying to plan your future, which is good when a guy has, you know, that in mind. But then also like, stop interviewing me. Like, he's like, what do you do for a living? What do you do for this, that? Like, girl, don't matter what I do for a living. It ain't gonna do nothing for you. Period. Pooh. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know why I'm in such a nasty little mood today. I don't know. I think I'm sleepy, actually. I think I'm sleepy. Maybe I'm tired. Ugh, I don't know. I'm just not into the dates. This probably gonna be like I don't know if I'm really trying to be dating like that coming up. I just get in these whims. Like, I'll be dating and then I'll be like, it's just not working, girl, and then move on. That's so Aquarius of me. But I just, not like minimal effort. Maybe you could say minimal effort, but then also it just requires so much. And then you get ghosted, and then you guys don't like each other, and it's like trying to read signs. And it's like, even God doesn't force man to love him. Like, it's just doing the most. At this point, I want an arranged marriage. So I am looking into that. But yeah, that's the status. Of course, I'll let you guys know what it is when we get home. I'll show you guys what I'm wearing. Let's do that because I'm gonna end up late and that's rude. Okay, so it's really dark in here, whatever. So this is what I'm gonna wear. I do have a stain. Let me turn this light on. Ugh. I do have a stain right there. I don't know if you can see. I don't know, it's probably like toothpaste or something. Whatever, I don't care. I'm not gonna try to get it out because I'm in my little nasty mood. But the fragrance I'm gonna wear, I think it's perfect for like a daytime date situation. We're just going to a restaurant, of course. Fatty McFat, so me. That's what I like to do. Okay, back at you. But yeah, so this is the combination I'm gonna put on right now. Super excited for. Always smells really good. I'm just gonna put on the Wild Blackberry Vanilla from Bath and Body Works for my body mist. I've had this for maybe 2 years now, so they probably still have it with just like different packaging. I heard that the new Bake Shop one, like they have stuff that smells similar to that one, so nice. If they don't have that exact one, I'm sure they have something similar. And then the Pour Femme by Dolce & Gabbana, which smells like just like marshmallows almost. It kind of has the same kind of smell as the Kilian Love Don't Be Shy. Not similar, like they're not dupes or anything like that, but if you like that one, then you're like this one. But yeah, tons of it because why not when someone can actually smell it. I think I've been overdoing my fragrance. You guys know I'm oversprayer anyway, but I've been getting so many compliments for just like walking into the store when people are like really far from me and with masks on. So I'm like, whoa, I must be really wearing a lot of fragrance. But with this, I was gonna wear like a skirt. Like I like to wear skirts on dates, but I just don't feel like it. It's supposed to be like a winter storm, so I'm just gonna wear these jeans. They're like the tackiest jeans of all time, but I can't find any of the jeans that I really like. And then since I lost a little weight, all the other jeans look baggy on me, and I'm not trying to wear like baggy jeans on a date. You're like, dang, girl, you about that life? But yeah, I'm just gonna wear these mixing metals, whatever. I look tacky. It is what it is. And yeah, I'll let you guys know how it went. It's a prime example of why you have to stop when you're ahead. I done got the plane in here, ended up putting this little Fenty number on my face. And it's too pink now. I'm looking like Boo Boo the Fool. And then I decided to try to get the stain out. Look at that. Girl, I have to leave right now. Look at that. So then we're gonna put the hair in front of that. Oh, see, I knew it. You know, I'm going to breathe. I'm relaxed. I'm going to use the bathroom because I drank some Dunkin' Donuts today, and that got me running to the bathroom about twice an hour. 2 days, 2 an hour on these girls. We'll see. You know the thing that sucks about negative Nancy, right? Oh, well. The thing that is the worst about dating sometimes is the fact that you can't actually eat. Like, I'm actually hungry right now, even though I need to lose a little bit of pounds. I can't actually eat when I go on this date neither, because you got to be dainty and yada yada. Ooh, actually, I just remember I did brush my teeth. But you know, you got to be dainty, so you can't be get up in there, you know, white chick style. You know, you got to have a little bit here, a little bit there. Like, why do we even go to eat on these dates? Because, like, we're going to be asking ourselves 1,000 questions. I know he's definitely going to be asking me 1,000 questions. 21 questions, Mr. 50 Cent. I guess Mr. 10 Cent. But anyways, that's just my thought. Negative Nancy. All right, let me get out of here because I'm going to end up being late, and that's so rude. Oh, girl, look at the inside of that mosque. That's nasty. Okay, so yes, I did just leave the date. Oh, actually, you can't hear me. I'll let you know later. Okay, so why am I not friends with the person across the street? I'm like literally looking across the street. We just had this terrible, well, we're still in the middle of it, a winter advisory, well, winter storm at this point. Snow everywhere, iced over. I'll get into it a little bit later, but I'm looking at this person across the street, Tokyo Drift, in a parking lot. And I'm like, why am I not friends with this person? This is so fun. I would almost do it if I didn't care about having a car tomorrow, which I do. But you look like you're having a great time. Kudos to you. That's what winter weather is all about. Anyways, let's get into it. You guys want a recap of the dates. So I did go on 2 dates today. I was being safe in this panorama, okay? So don't do it. But okay. So the first date, I was like, as you guys can see, I was like in a bad mood, my dude. I was like in a bad mood, didn't really want to go. But I ended up going anyway. So this guy, he's cool. He's a nerd. Every guy that I'm like going on dates with, they're nerds. It is what it is. They're like all in like science or something like that. I don't know what it is. I don't attract the cool guys. The cool guys want a cool girl. I'm not a cool girl. It is what it is. Anyways. he's a science guy. He's like into IT or that sort of thing. He's very Southern. He's got a Southern drawl. He is from down south. So I was like, okay, that's cool with me. I went to school down south, so I'm okay with the culture. This lace, anyways, we're not gonna talk about it. Look here, don't look there. But don't look here either because I can never get my lashes on straight. Anyways, went on the date. I missed a message from him though. He also did the like double confirming, and I didn't see like one of his messages because I told you guys I don't give guys my actual number. I give them a Google number. So one of the messages that he sent me didn't load for some reason. So I thought that he was like not going to show up because he was like double confirming. And I was like, okay, I've been like busy all day. Why are you double confirming? But at the last minute, I was like, yeah, I'm going to head there for sure. He was like, are we still good? And I was like, yeah, but I sent it like much later than when he texted me. Excuse me, because I was like super busy. But anyways, I missed the message when he was like, I'm actually there. So I thought that he had like just decided not to go because I was like still looking for parking when it was like time for us to meet. But he was there. All was fine. I was a little bit late, but it's okay. Don't be. As long as you let people know that you're going to be late, I think it's okay. Maybe not in a professional setting, but in a dating setting, went in, don't take this the wrong way because I have no problem with it. I think he might be autistic a little bit, and that's fine. I was like, okay, that's okay. Only because like he was like avoiding like eye contact a little bit, and I feel like it took him a little bit to like kind of catch my rhythm or that sort of thing. I'm probably misdiagnosing. I could be completely wrong. But I felt like he might have been a little bit, but that's totally fine with me. And actually, I mean, I can adjust my speech pattern, my conversation, however it's best suited, you know, for whichever it works best. So that's something I kind of picked up on. But I thought I was like, that's cool. We all have our kinks. As you guys know, I have like kind of like a situation to where my legs sometimes, which now that I haven't been wearing my sneakers 24/7, which I'm going to go back to. And whichever guy that I'm seeing, he's just going to have to like sneakers and that's it. Period. Poo. Oh, well, if he doesn't like sneakers, then I guess we can't get along because I'm the sneaker girl and it's okay. Anyways, got to the table. He chose the restaurant. It was a really nice restaurant. It was seafood. Very delicious. Very delicious. He had himself a beer. I had myself some wine. I never typically drink unless they initiate it because I'm not doing like, I gotta have me some beer. I gotta have me some wine with my food. Like, I don't care. But I'm also not going to let them drink alone because that's weird sometimes. I mean, you can, but you know, if you would drink, then I think it's nice to drink with someone. Okay, so then we had some, what's it called? Kapari? Why don't we say Kapari? It's not Kapari, calamari. So, I mean, the food here was like so delicious. I had been there once before, but not for dinner. I only went for like lunch, and then the stuff that we got was like not the best. So I definitely enjoyed this experience much more so. I'm so happy you chose that place. Yes. But yeah, we had calamari. He told me his life story, things that he likes. He's like really big into outdoors. So I'm like, that's cool too. I hope that my situation with my legs completely heals because I'm honestly like a super active person. I used to like live in the hills, hiking all the time. So I mean, if that situation is taken care of, then I would love to do that sort of thing. He has like 2 dogs. He's like really outdoorsy, likes to work around the house, that sort of thing. So he seems cool. He's very conservative. Very conservative, darling. But I mean, you can expect that because he's from the South. But he was like, yeah, it's all these liberals up here. And I was like, ah! But I mean, I really don't care about political views unless you're like trying to hold people back in life. It's okay to be Republican. It's okay to be conservative. It's okay to be liberal. It's okay to be Democrat, Green Party, whatever. But don't be like holding people back in life. That's my whole thing. But we didn't even get that far. I didn't want to dive into it. Let me just at least see if you have a personality, that sort of thing. So we talked. The date lasted very long. I was like ready to go. Especially because I had a date after that. I was like, you know, I have to get these things in on the weekend because during the week, I really don't want to be bothered to put on makeup. I don't want to put on I don't want to put on these little press-on nails. I don't want to put on the lashes. I don't want to do it. I like to walk around my house looking like a grown man. I like to walk around my house looking like a grown man with pretty much bald. Not bald, but my hair is like braided down, no makeup. Like that's what I like. I don't, these nails, they're going tonight. I'm popping these things off. I'm done. You know, I need to go back to being me. No glitter on the tits, none of that. You know, I need to be me. So if I have the dates, I'd rather have 2 in one day because it's better that way because, you know, I'm already dressed. Anyways, back to the date. You know, you see how it happens. For dinner, I ordered scallops. Oh my gosh, they were so delicious. And it was like the cilantro rice, yummy. And then, what else did I have? They had like really nice portions too. Of course, I couldn't eat anything, not anything. I did eat most of the scallops. I didn't eat much of the rice, and the Brussels sprouts are really good too. They were kind of like roasted sweet a little bit, very delicious. He got the salmon and the Brussels sprouts, and I think mashed potatoes. He ate pretty much all of his food, which is expected. And then I think there was bread too. I didn't have any, but I had a great time. When it was time to go, I just ran to, oh wait, let me back up a little bit. Because it was funny. He chose the restaurant, but then literally after the bill came, he was like talking about Dave Ramsey. He's like, oh my gosh, I have to go home and budget. Like, I have to go home and like do my budget, which is great. I guess he's money conscious. But I'm just like, girl, you should have been looking at the menu of the prices before we came here. But clearly he paid because I told you guys, I'm not paying at this age. And I don't even bring my card into the restaurant. Like, I don't even bring my card into the restaurant anymore. And if the guy asks me to split the bill, I'll be like, oh my God, I left my card in my car. And I would go to my car and I would take off and I would leave. I don't care if you think it's ratchet. I don't care. I'm not doing it. If you ask me on a date, which is going to, I'm not asking the guy, will you please go out with me? Will you please take me? Will you please go to this place with me? No, I'm not doing that unless we're like in a relationship. But anyways, if you ask me on a date, you need to be paying. Especially if you choose the place. It's not like I'm saying, yo, take me to this 5-star restaurant. No, I would never do that. You choose the place that's equivalent to your budget. So you can pay because you're going to be paying. I don't care. Zoot, Corvette. I'll be out of there. But yeah, okay, so that's the first guy. The country guy, he's conservative, but he's cool. He's outdoorsy. Super ambitious, always applying for a new job. Do you, boo? Yeah, he seems nice. He actually just texted me. He texted me. It's a good thing I wait to give you this update because he just texted me. It's like, I really enjoyed myself. The food was delicious. I think we should do this again sometime. But you know, the guys, I've had that said to me quite a few times, and then like, poof, Casper. I've seen Casper more than these guys, seriously. So we'll see what happens. He seems nice enough. Another military grade. What's up with it? All these guys, military affiliated. I don't know. Science, military, whatever it happens to be. I don't know if that's a good equation for me at this point. We'll see. So that's the first guy. I'll keep you posted. The second guy, also chemical engineering. He's in school right now, but then he also has a job. Now, he took me to Olive Garden. But it was like, But it was okay because at that point I was sick of wearing heels. My feet were irritating me. I had to wear heels to the first place because it was nice. But the second place, I was like, you know what, this Olive Garden, I'm wearing my sneakers. And I wore my freaking Asics in there. And I was like, take it or leave it, punk. At least up here, you know, that's what you're going to be seeing. But I definitely wore my sneakers in there. And I'm so happy because I had to get my to-go box. So I'm going to eat that and watch the movie tonight. But you know, you can do that in a more pared down setting, which is definitely what Olive Garden is, drawling. Or you can eat breadsticks. Or you can eat salad, super salad. But he was cool until he wasn't. Hello? This guy, he was cool. He's international. He's here for school or whatever. Yeah, he's well-traveled, whatever. He speaks Arabic and English. Yada, yada, yada. It is what it is. Great conversation. He's actually really, really cool. I really enjoyed his company until here he goes at the end of the day talking about something. Do you want, I don't know if it's like a cultural difference thing. Maybe that's all they do with where he's from. But he was like, do you want to come to my place? And you said you like tea. I have tea. We can talk more and drink tea. I don't know if he was being fresh or whatever it was. All I know is I did my old little trickaroo to where I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I went to the bathroom, or acted like I was going to the bathroom, and made my escape. It was bad weather at this point anyways. I knew it was going to be winter weather, but at this point it was bad weather. So I was on my way home and I was like, oh my gosh, this was the worst weather ever. I always get so much bad anxiety, almost going off of the road, that sort of thing. I've been off the road in bad winter weather and I was like freaked out. But it was the perfect excuse for me to run home and to like, you know, you just always have to make this excuse. The guy, they never take no for an answer. I'm going to have to start decking these guys. Pow! Anyways, but yeah, sorry to resort to violence. But anyways, yeah, it was winter weather, so I ended up going home, of course, because I was definitely not going to this place. I have tea at my place. I would rather go to my place. It smells so lovely in here. I have all of my favorite things, and I get to talk to you guys. But yeah, he's going to be invited to the block party. But I mean, is it a cultural difference? Because he is Arabic. Is that what they do? I don't know. I don't want to be mean, because up until that, he's been nothing but nice and gentlemanly. So all in all, it is what it is. Another day of trying to get rid of my single status. I've been here quite a long time. It's been years upon years upon years. Like, girl, we're not trying to be single anymore. So we'll see. Au revoir. Here's a recap of the fragrance that I wore today. So I wore Dolce & Gabbana Pour Femme Eau de Parfum. Oh my gosh, I really love this. I think it's perfect for dates, daytime to evening. The notes, it has jasmine in there. When you first spray it, it has like that raspberry, neroli, orange, kind of a fresh citrus kind of a scent. And then it's got the more floral jasmine and the heart notes with still a little bit of like the fresh citrusness. I think it might have some orange in the heart notes. Then it lies on that bed of marshmallow, yummy marshmallow, and vanilla. Which is mostly what I get. Honestly, when I first spray it, I get the orange and then I get the marshmallow. But yeah, I really like this scent. I think it's super feminine. It's like grown woman, but not too grown. It's edible. Guys like edible. Very delicious. And yeah, I really like this one. I feel like it's like the perfect all year fragrance. I feel like the longevity, it wasn't like a super strong fragrance. It's not a lot of longevity either. But I think it was perfect for what I wanted it for, and I definitely oversprayed so much. I don't know why I did that. I'm like literally about to take a shower. But yeah, I wore this one. But then on my coat, I sprayed Ariana Grande Sweet Like Candy. And that, oh my gosh, I could smell so strong. Like, I don't know what it is, but I literally smelled like a freaking cotton candy. But like sexy cotton candy. Sexy cotton candy. But yeah, when I mixed this one, the Pour Femme Dolce & Gabbana, with the Ariana Grande Sweet Like Candy, it kind of morphed into Ariana Grande Ari to me, which is unexpected. But yeah, had fun today. I've got my Italian food to finish up the night. I'm going to rip these lashes off. This wig is going, wow! I can't wait. Can't wait to take these nails off and just have my actual fingers. You guys have no idea, like these guys, they just don't get it. But yeah, that's the recap. All right, I'm gonna go. Peace.